Yeah. Okay, hello. I don't think this is gonna work. Good morning, surprise, Friday live stream. Man, that lights it up right there. If I could just do it like that, that would work really good. But nope. Nope. Anyway, it's great to see you on a Friday. I'm fixing up my room here to just have a little bit of light come in. Let's see if I can do it this way. Oh no, that was not good. I'm in my sand tray room today where we do therapy that's called sand tray. It's where you use tiny figurines and sand to be able to help people. I don't think this is going to go. I'll leave that as is. Anyway, good morning to anybody who's here watching me. I thought I would go live. My schedule shifted around a little bit. I'm going to put this back because I don't want to ruin this. There we go. Okay. Now it's all back to normal. I'll just stay like this. How about that? Good morning, Weekend Keegan Martin. Great to see you. Thanks for saying hi. I just thought I would take a few minutes to stop in, and I didn't think I had this time. I had a client scheduled for now. They ended up sick, and I wasn't able to talk with them, so I thought, I've got a little bit of time. Jill and I are going to a funeral in an hour, which isn't always great, right? And then coming back for a little bit of work this afternoon before starting the weekend, and going home to record some Breaking Bad, by the way. How about that? So just thought I would take the time to pop in. Good morning. Hope y'all are having a great start to the day. And that you have your cup of coffee, or I guess a beverage of your choice. I don't know. Something on a Friday morning. Ah, man, that was a wild live stream yesterday we had where I think Nick said we recorded 10 or watched 10 different music reactions. Incredible. Yep. This time of year, a lot of people are sick. A lot of people have had the flu. I've seen COVID. I've seen stomach bugs, just regular old stomach bugs. Lots of different things that people are getting. I kind of have a headache this morning. I'm going to prop this up for just a second so that I can get my BC powder ready, because this headache, I can feel it, doesn't typically go away easily. Excuse me. Can't wait to record Breaking Bad this weekend. And I've had a lot of thoughts of trying to record some of our shows by live stream again. So I'm thinking about that on Patreon for us to record live. To be totally honest with you, I'd like to record each of our shows live. I'd like to have almost one show each week. Let's see, we have Attack on Titan, Avatar, Free Run, and Breaking Bad going right now, with twice a week for Attack on Titan. So that's 5 different days we're releasing those, along with new music coming out now with the spring, and it's going to be a super challenge for all of that. But I thought, that's 4 different shows we're doing right now. What if each week I did one live stream of each of the different of one show, like 1 week Breaking Bad, 1 week Attack on Titan, like that. And I did a live stream where I got to record it live, because I think that's a cool thing for Patreon, for people to be able to be there if they want while I'm reacting. And I can talk. I trust people on Patreon not to say things or spoil things, and they've been great. Everybody's amazing there. So I'm thinking maybe to do that. We'll see. Devin, what's my opinion on Lexapro? I mean, I don't like any medicine if we can help it. But sometimes it's necessary. So the key is watching it. And if you need to shift, change, get off, wean off, I think it's always great. And I think good therapy and good treatment can help with that a lot of times. Martin, yes, Breaking Bad once a week. I actually watch on Fridays typically, like today. I'll do the episode that's coming out on Patreon Monday, and then the episode comes out a week later on YouTube. Nick, great to see you. Rise Up Reactions. He is the one doing all the editing for all these shows. It is a buster of a job, just a tough job. Nick, I appreciate you for that. It's a lot. Miller, what's up? Gramps, you gotta call me Gramps. Like, am I that old? Am I that old? Like, seriously, Ash, am I that old? I feel okay. I know I had surgery last week and I was in the hospital, but I feel okay. I don't feel like a Gramps. I can still get on the ground and play around and do stuff like that. Indonesia. Oh, David. David, maybe you should get a job because I'm at my job right now. Oh my gosh, you just stopped typing. That would be the cool thing. But you know what, David? The more you type, the better it is. So keep typing. Just let it rip. Yeah, no kidding, Martin. Huge respect for Nick. It's way more than any of the music stuff we've done. Those are typically like, 10-minute videos that might take 30 minutes to edit max. But Tom doesn't look a day over 29. I feel a lot older than that. Hey, David, your mom's calling you. She's got your Big Boy Capri Sun waiting. So go check that out because there might be, you might even get some snacks with it, some goldfish. That could be there too. It's like, dude. At least say something that's not obvious because it's like bald guy. I've been that since I was 23 or whatever. It's not a big deal. Oh, David's exactly where he needs to be. That's exactly right. But hey, end or not, most people like David, they just can't get help. They feel like they're doing just fine. Seen a lot of them. Polo G need to drop. Man, Retro, I agree with you. Oh my gosh. I totally agree. Polo G, yes. Can we get some new? I would love that. Who else wants new music? I'm waiting for Suicide Boys too. You look great. I'm in my Santray room, by the way. I didn't know if y'all heard that. It's where we have tons and tons. Look at the figurines there. See all the Disney characters and things like that. And then we have a Santray there that we put the figurines in. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool treatment modality. We've listened to Jake Hill Retro. I think we've done songs from him, from what I know. Is Jake Hill the guy that one time that told us to take one of his reactions down? There was an artist that said, we don't want you to use that anymore. And I feel like maybe he got in a new relationship and it was about his ex who, it was like a love song and he wanted it, excuse me, he wanted it taken down. I feel like my voice is like going. Subbed, into not. Boom, just sub. Head over to Patreon too. I seem educated and sincere. I'm pretty much myself. If you see me in the office or if you see me out on the streets, I feel like I'm the same. Appreciate you, and not. That was someone else. Jake Hill. It was, I feel like it was Jake, but it must have been somebody else. Oh, well. Can you take that reaction down, please? Okay, we can do that. Nick, hope you're enjoying work. Nick's on his second job. So, y'all, Stevens family doesn't rest easy. 2 jobs for Nick. Running reaction therapy, editing a gazillion videos, and working at a golf course at 6 a.m. in the morning. Oh my gosh. Hello, or considering subscribing to Patreon, wanted to just ask, how far ahead are you there in regards to shows? We keep it pretty tight ship. It's 1 week ahead. Everything on Patreon is a week ahead. So on Monday, Breaking Bad comes out. That is episode 3 that will come out on Patreon, and episode 2 will come out on YouTube that day. And then Attack on Titan comes out Wednesday and Saturday. Avatar, The Last Airbender, comes out on Tuesday. All of them come out a week ahead on Patreon. So YouTube doesn't get them till the next week. So we stay pretty structured with that. We have a chat room for every single show that I go into every day, and I check messages people leave and comment and stuff like that. And then I'm trying to live stream once a week if I can, so that people can be there when I react, and it'll be a private live stream. There you go. I don't. I kind of like anime. I always thought anime was not worth it. And now I'm eating every single bit of humble pie I can. A week ahead. And does your lowest tier of Patreon contain the videos ahead of time? No. Nope. Nope. It is the $7 tier, the VIP tier and above. They all get the advanced videos. The lowest tier just gets all the Patreon videos, request videos, and things like that. It's a lot of extra content, but it's not show content that they would get. So it would be the $7 tier. I get it with advanced budgets. Strict budgets. I do get that. But if you come into our live stream, sometimes people gift memberships, and it makes it a little bit more affordable. Naruto, man. I heard that's a long one. That is a long one. That's an idea though, Justin. Watch a series and then put out the episodes that I think are like big, important. You can always recommend an artist. We've done Fiona Apple before. Edge. I like Fiona Apple. Yeah, it's the thing about Patreon, the thing that's hard with the videos and the shows, we're doing 4 shows right now, is my job. Like I'm here 4 days a week. And so it's very hard to find the time to record. It's hard for Dick to find the time to edit, but we try to be as streamlined as we can. Patreon's a great community. It's a great bunch of people. Hundreds of people over there that have joined and have a great community, and we're growing it day by day. Yeah, usually requests are, I don't know, Patreon gets most of them, but there's times we do it on live streams. There is a, Nick, isn't there a, what's that called? A Google form with requests? I think there is still. Barks, no, I haven't heard of red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Where's that from? What movie was that? Martin, I work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at my office. Thank you, Albert. Appreciate you for giving me the hearts. The heart gems. Appreciate that. I work. That's so nice. Albert always flies in with the floating hearts, man. I work full days Monday, Wednesday, which is a lot of times 8 clients a day. I work half days on Thursday, Friday, which is a lot of times 5 clients a day. So I'm looking at 25 clients a week, but I need to cut that because I'm running on empty at this point with all the recording we do at home. You got to realize, like with Breaking Bad, that's an hour episode. It's an hour and a half recording time. So the actual hour 20, hour 30, it'll come out. And then there's setup, takedown. So that's a lot of recording time. And then live streams put in between that. We do a couple live streams on Tuesday usually. So my time is running thin. The only thing helping me is that Jill, my wife, is finishing up her doctorate. So she's super busy right now, and we try to piece our time together where she works on her doctorate, I work on my recording. But I'm gonna have to reduce clients. 8 clients is exhausting. My ideal is going to go to 6 clients on Monday, 6 clients on Wednesday. That's 12. And then 3 clients on Thursday and 3 clients on Friday. That's 18. 18 total. That's my ideal. And I'm trying to phase back slowly with that. Meaning over the next 6 months, I'll cut a few back. I don't cut people. It's just as they leave, I don't add anybody new into that slot. So as a client finishes, moves on, decides they don't want to do it, whatever reason, then I just kind of leave that one. I'll do that. Do I ever I like Juice WRLD a lot. Anime. I've got my hands full. Everybody's like, dude, you started at the top with Attack on Titan, Avatar, Breaking Bad. They're like, man, you started at the top with shows, but I didn't know any better. The Go. Need a vehicle, but only make $1,500 a month. Man, that's a tough one. Just try to start saving a little bit at a time. Just a little bit at a time. Alper, good to see you. I love the caps. Long time no see. I'm doing good. Recovering from surgery last week. Got a little headache today, but that's okay. I'm doing fine. Hanging in there. Yep. I can tell Retro. Polo G, yo guy. I love Polo G. God, I can picture him right now. Man, those beats go hard for Polo G. Not gonna lie. Ladybugs, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you just coming into the room. That means a lot. I miss you. I haven't talked to you in forever. Avatar's not anime? It's a Western cartoon produced by a Korean animation. I didn't know that. Is that actually true? Like, I don't know what's anime and what's not. But Attack on Titan is anime. What about Arcane? Is that considered anime? Any concerts? Suicide Boys, for sure, that we'll go to this summer if they tour. I'm assuming they're going to tour, but who knows? Scrim just got married. Congrats. Shout out, Scrim. Love that. Animation Japanese. Animation in Japanese. I didn't know that. Arcane is not anime. See, I got a lot to learn. What if we got like, we have all these like characters here from Disney and stuff. What if we got anime characters? We have so many in this Santry room. What if we got characters from like Attack on Titan and stuff? That is probably A minor. I did. Figured that out. Nick told me that. A lot of these don't. Sometimes they can be expensive, but a lot of these, like right here, we have from when the boys grew up, when Nick and Tony. But Jill shops for these. Like, look at all these. There's just a bunch, man. There's a bunch of animals. Like religious type things. Buddhist, Hindu, all kinds of faith. And then this would where the anime stuff would be, I bet, right over here. Well, there's the beach stuff down here. Waves, tidal waves, fire. There's domestic stuff up here. That's all the household stuff. And then there's like people. All different kinds of people. It's really cool. Sometimes I just sit in here and look at everything. There's rocks. There's a scarecrow right there. Sometimes I just sit in here and look at these people and I'm like, wow, look at the faces on these people. It's really cool. And then we go over here and it's got, this is probably where anime stuff would be, isn't it? Like all this wild stuff. Yeah. And what are these called? These things that you pick up and then they open up, right? And they go to like a bunch of different things. We got a bunch of those. Jill's so good. Anyway, she's got all that set up. Wish I could set this thing up somewhere. Maybe I could set it up right here. Maybe. I know every now and then we come in because like this morning, there's a couple little things that have fallen. And I think it's because the doors close in the office and then people, the doors close and it kind of drops them. Oh, there's your reaction backgrounds. Because it's my office, I don't usually react here. So. Mike's up in here schooling us. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Oh my heavens. I dropped. Yes. That's what happened. And the Kleenex. Okay. At least I didn't curse. Could have been worse, y'all. Could have been worse. This is actually just one of my offices. This is what we call a santry room. Isn't this, I want to show you something that's really cool. I think y'all would dig this. You know, like we have these are just little figurines that you can put in the sand tray. Like we'd put them in the sand like this because you're creating a tray. So what you do is let me do it this way. So you create a tray that you put just significant things. And if someone's passed away or if you're feeling really depressed and down and you want to put this, you know, this coffin type thing in here. But look at this. Thank you, Nick. That's so nice of you with the hearts. This is amazing. Let's see if I can do this without, oh my gosh. This is so heavy. Hang on. Like, we have trays down here, like we have different trays Jill's made of different kinds of sand. So do you see this is like a much a coarser sand, more rugged. This is like really powdery beach sand. This is kind of an in-between. Love this sand, it feels so good. But Jill made this. It's a huge coffin with, oops, I just messed it up. It's like a crystal-y, like, spell my name. And then we get this thing right here. And we do that. So I won't get in trouble for that. But this is a huge coffin with this sand inside it. Is that not wild? Oh my gosh, now I gotta put this back up. Okay, did it. Okay, y'all stay with me for just a minute. I've gotta go grab one thing. I'm gonna leave y'all right here to look at everything. Oh, here we go. This is the coolest thing. Anyway, sorry to leave y'all hanging. This is the coolest thing I found. Jill found it. I shouldn't say I found it. Jill found it, and I stole it. Didn't steal it. I went and bought some. But this is a thing she found that is, let's see, right there. It says therapy notes, and it's a whole page. And these are tear-offs. Like, these are things you tear off. There's like 50 sheets in here. And it says the session date, like it says here, stuff to discuss, notes on stuff, your mood before or after, best quote or insight, homework for the next time. They're just things to remember from the session. People always say, wish I could remember what we talked about, but I'll give different clients these and say, now you can keep notes. And really, you should be bringing this to the session. But a lot of people don't. And one of the things that's controversial for me that I think people wouldn't like is that, and I don't mean this offensively, it's just being honest, that a lot of people come to therapy that don't want therapy. I hate to say that to you, but a lot of people come to therapy that don't want therapy, which means they want symptom relief and they want to feel better, but they don't want to change life. And if we look in the mirror for ourselves and ask ourselves, what am I doing right now in my life that I don't want to change? It could be financial, it could be physical, it could be relational and relationships, it could be friendships, it could be the way that you talk, the way that you act, the things that you cope with, using different things. It could be so many things. What am I doing right now that I don't want to change? And then I ask people all the time when they come to therapy, what do you want different? And you know what happens most of the time in therapy? I'm not even kidding you. People don't even tell me the whole truth. I find out 6 months later, like, people have been using this whole time, or somebody had an affair, or somebody, it has this past, this history. I find out things that it's like, dude, you have to be honest with me. It's okay. This isn't a confessional where you're going to get judged. Anyway, do therapists go to therapy? Yes. They don't all have to. I don't at this point, but I have plenty in my life. And if I need to, I will. 100%. But what's one way to know if you need to go to therapy? Ask people around you, your family, your friends. Ask them if they think Tom needs therapy, or whatever person. That's the easy way to find out if you need it. Who supervises the supervisors? Who's therapist the therapist? That's what's hard, Wiegand, honestly. Because we know a lot of the people. We know a lot of good therapists, but they can't see us because they're friends of ours. So we have to go outside, and sometimes that's tough, especially for Jill and I. When we've been in this field for 30 years, y'all, it's hard because we want a certain thing. But a lot of people come to therapy that don't really want therapy. Deep down, like, I shouldn't say deep down. I think deep down, all people want help. But I think if I was being honest with them, which I am more now than ever, because I don't see people at this point unless they really want help. I don't see people that aren't going to try. It's too much money I can make to just sit here and listen to people. I want to see people who want to do something with their life and want to get out of therapy eventually. Like, I want to end this and move on. So I'm hoping people that come in really want to do the work. And so I have to interview them ahead of time to see, do you really want help with something? I never know until I see them. And I'm hoping. It is not easy. Albert, that is a great point, because that's not part of what I'm talking about. In other words, I see people who want help, but they're just really reserved. They need time. Totally get that, and that's normal. That's one where I wouldn't push people out or confront them with it. If I can tell somebody just really needs time and patience, then we go slow. But there's a lot of people who really want to be here that need that time, and it's okay. I'm talking about the people who come in who say their life is messed up and they want help. but they don't take anything out of the session and use it at home. In fact, they go home and just keep doing the same thing. That's the difference. Adrian, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here on a Friday. It is March Madness. U of H won their game yesterday. Super happy about that. They play again tomorrow. Nick, do we know what time yet? Can we see the view from the office? I thought it looked very nice. Which office? Which one are you talking about, Martin? Because we have several. We have a tween room. We have this room that's Santray. We have a tween room, and we have my other office. I think I can take you on a quick tour. Let me do this. I'm going to put this book back. Take y'all on a tour, assuming nobody else is here yet. Playroom. That's where we see children. Sandbox. Amazing log with nails. Jill's in there. And then our tween room, which nobody's in. Bean bags, snack bar, games, pillows. Amazing stuff. Follow your dreams. Down the hall we go. Here's my office. Let's see if we can get a view for this. Couch. Whispering, because I'm trying to be quiet. That's my chair. That was a super quick view of Jackie, my assistant. He runs this whole place. And I think I can take this back. Oh, I was going to put that back in there. I'll go back into this office just for 5 more minutes and then we'll stop. Okay. And then into this office. This back in here. Yeah, this is my office. And exit door. Waiting room. Hey. Nick still needs to change the sign. He hasn't changed the sign from 350K. We can't get it to print right is the key. Let me move this in here. I'm just gonna go in this other room. There's a lot of offices here. Okay, we'll stay. This is Melissa's office, who is out on maternity leave, our other therapist. So I use it on Fridays, because Fridays I typically do virtual appointments, or kind of like college students usually. I love being here at the office. I love this office. Kyle, hey, sorry, I'm behind on comments here. Excuse me. Love seeing this. Appreciate the donation. That's so nice of you. Love seeing the space. You've taken the blessings in your life and done right with them. Well done, man. That makes my day. You must know that words of affirmation are my love language. I love that. I appreciate that. We try to use what we've been given to give to other people. You know, 12-step programs, that's a great point you bring up. 12-step programs are based on this, that you can't keep what you don't give away. With serenity, when you get in a 12-step program, it's the same in faith with grace. You know, grace is given by God. You don't earn that in life. Serenity is the same in a 12-step program. And they'll tell you in a 12-step program, you can't keep what you don't give away. And the minute you think you've got serenity, you've lost it, because that's the pride coming in. So I love that. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate you being here. And I love what we do. Although I'm getting older and I'm wearing out. Wearing out meaning I have 2 jobs now when I thought I'd have one and be whittling down at 55, almost 56 in 2 months. I thought I would be pulling back, but we're not. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really cool, Kyle. Y'all go check out Riker Road, by the way. He's hidden here. He's incognito, the Campfire Scary Stories. Please go check them out. Riker Road is in a league of their own the way they do reactions, and their community is loyal and faithful and strong. And they just, it's kind of cool to see brothers. Like, I love doing this every day with my son. I'm not on the screen with him doing reactions, but I talk to him every day. We work together every day. It's not always easy. Kyle would be the first to tell you this is not always easy. It's not easy seeing comments. It's not easy seeing demands or people that want this or want that, or it's not easy seeing that, you know, you don't get to dictate when you do things. When new stuff comes out, you got to get on. It's a lot of this in reactors. I feel like too many reactors are separate. They're kind of on their own, away from each other, and we should band together a little bit more, I believe, to just realize that some of this is hard, and we have lives, and we have relationships, and we have families, and we have jobs, a lot of us, like Kyle and me, sitting at work doing our jobs. None of this is easy, but it seems like that's all we do, is we just hang out and record videos, but it's not. It's hard. Ah, man. But until you do it, you don't realize it. And especially all the gamut of thinking of what you do, what order you do, how you edit it, how you schedule it, how you plan it. And then you spend all this time on a video, and then it goes out and it gets like no views at all, and you spent so much time. You never know what's going to matter. And so it's all time. And a lot of reactors, I would say 90% or more of the reactors do have jobs. Thanks, Shigeo. I appreciate that. Gaming. You know, Retro, that's what people have been asking if I start gaming. I don't even know how to game. I don't know how to game. I've seen Kyle game before. On one of his live streams, I saw him gaming. I don't know what it was, but I don't know how to do all the buttons and how to click all the things on the computer. I don't know what to do. That's a whole nother thing I'd be doing. My wife would be like, "What are you doing? Gaming. You're 55." I'd be like, "I don't know. People said it'd be cool." I appreciate y'all being here, though. I know I've taken up a lot of y'all's time today. I've been here almost 40 minutes, and that's longer than normal for sure. Oh, The Walking Dead Telltale. What is that? Man, The Walking Dead has a game? Does Breaking Bad have a game? Man, that looks kind of cool. I kind of digging that show right now. Minecraft. People have said that too. What do I do in Minecraft? You build things, right? I don't know how to walk around and start building something. I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, come on. Rice, thank you. You've watched me from years ago and I look younger? That's what I'm talking about. But I am 20 pounds lighter this year than I was a year ago right now. So maybe that has something to do with it. Any good plans for the weekend or just taking it easy? Well, we are going to a good dear friend of ours' 40th birthday party tomorrow. All of us in the family are. We're going to watch U of H play basketball and cheer them on, and hopefully they one by one win their basketball games in March Madness and hopefully go to the finals in San Antonio. That's my dream. And I'm going to record a little bit this weekend. And my son Tony is his last weekend before he heads back from spring break. So he's home from college, and we're going to hang out and go where he wants and do what he wants. That's what we do with our boys. We want to go eat places they want, because, you know, at college you don't always get everything you want. So that's what we're going to do. How about you, Kyle? What are your plans for the weekend? I appreciate you asking that. Got to enjoy it. Muzz, thank you so much. That is way beyond nice. I'm appreciative of that. 100%. All the best, man. You seem like a real one. Thank you, Muzz. I try to just be me, and I try to show that in my office. I try to show that in my life with my wife and my children. Nick runs this channel. Nick is one of the most honest people I've ever known. So he'll tell you if I'm a real one or not a real one, if I'm this way outside of here or not. He'd be the one to tell you. I appreciate that, Muzz. If I had the horn to buzz right now, I would buzz it. You and Kyle both. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Thank you. Minecraft, man. Minecraft. Should I try? I can only play Breaking Bad in real life. Oh, okay. I see. 7:20 tomorrow night. U of H, everybody. Check them out. I'll be recording some second channel videos. See, that's what a lot of people don't realize too, is you got other channels, other recordings going on too. Man, kudos to you, Kyle. That's a workhorse there, man, on the weekend. 7:40. Okay, Nick. Next Breaking Bad episode, YouTube Mondays. Always on Mondays for Breaking Bad. And then in a few weeks, it's going to be The Last of Us Season 2. I can't wait. Oh, gosh. It's about survival. Because you can die in Minecraft. See, I think I'd die right away and it would be over. Muzz, appreciate you. I just keep seeing that down at the bottom. Appreciate that. Favorite Juice song? I say Robbery because it's just a staple for me. But man, I've spent a lot of time listening to Spend It and Lace It, just because that Lace It combined with Eminem makes me really feel for people using, honestly. It's Juice talking about using, and then it's Eminem saying, man, I'm not lecturing you, but be careful, because this stuff is meant to kill. It's there to do that. Peaky Blinders. That's like an interesting show. Have tissues and ice cream for season 2. No matter what happens, keep watching. No spoilers, everyone. Do you already know, Kyle? It hasn't come out yet. How do you know? I don't understand how people know. Wishing well. Okay, Muzz. Yeah. It's, how does that go? So, man, wishing well. See, I'm getting them all mixed up in my head. I just love the beginning. She told me put my heart in a bag and nobody gets hurt. Played the second game. I cried. Oh my gosh. It's got a game with it too. Should I play the game while season 2 is going? Are they lined up? Better Call Saul. Somebody said to me, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and there's another one. Better Call Saul comes after Breaking Bad. Severance, Martin, yes. My son Tony is watching the finale. Well, it was last night, wasn't it? I don't know if he watched it. Walking Dead, Telltale. Okay. Same story. Man, y'all. Last of Us season 1 is about love. Season 2. Kyle, it's Friday. I don't want to hear that. If you know me, you know I want things to end on like a loving, happy, positive note. Oh. Now I don't want to watch it. Just kidding. Honestly, I do want to watch it, but oh. Man. That's rough. Y'all, I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. I've kept you way too long. Appreciate you. Hang around. Check out Patreon. I'm going to be live streaming soon. It's a story that needs to be told, but it's rough. We're all here for it. That's nice of you. Thank you for that. Appreciate y'all so much for your support, encouragement, comments, and being here with me to hang out on a Friday. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.